How would you really like to know the future? What if you just knew what was going to happen? How would that really make you feel? This is what I want to talk about today, and I'm going to come from maybe a little bit different angle than what you're used to. But thank you for watching our 10 minutes at 10. Well, we'll be no more than 10 minutes. But yesterday, actually, I posted about my eldest daughter being engaged, which I'm very happy, excited for. I gave an interesting short video yesterday. But I am happy and excited for her, excited for our family, this new addition that we have coming on. It's wonderful how the Lord is growing our family and in a different way. You know, my wife and I, we grew it by having 9 children, but then now our children are getting married, and they're having, I have 1 grandchild at this point, but you know, our family's growing. So it is an exciting time. But again, I want to ask a question, you know, how would it be for you to know the future? And yesterday when I posted it, my wife and I actually had a little discussion because a couple people, and I imagine probably even other people as well too, would say, oh, I know this was going to happen. I knew that he was going to propose and this was going to be the day, or what have you. And we was just talking about it, and I started chuckling because I was just thinking about even that scenario. And again, this is all from learning from different things that happens in our life on a daily basis. There's so many opportunities to learn. So I was just sitting and thinking about that we really have a fascination with wanting to know what's going to happen, or even maybe thinking that we know what's going to happen, what's going to come. So, you know, certain people's like, yeah, I knew he was going to propose. I knew such and such. And I'll tell you, I'm the father. And he spoke to us from before. And he even, you know, I just saw his intention in regards to, you know, what he was doing. He said he was courting her, and he was really had a mindset for marriage, but I didn't know when he was going to propose, and I'm her father. And, you know, he told us, the only reason we'll say that we knew when exactly was because he told us, you know, such date is when I want to ask her to marry. And he, again, asked for our permission, which was so wonderful. And both of my sons-in-law to be asked our permission, which is really a great thing. So anyway, as I said, I was thinking about that. We just have a fascination with knowing the future. But imagine if we really did know the future, and if we really knew what was going to happen before it happened. How would life be if we just knew? To me, it would make life like uninteresting, unexciting, just because we already know what's going to happen. So what's the point of even doing anything if we already know what's going to happen? But really, the mystery or the uncertainty of life, on some level, might look like, oh, that's not a great thing. But no, it keeps us on our toes. It keeps us like, okay, what's going to happen tomorrow? And maybe even helping us to prepare better for today so we can have a better tomorrow. So knowing the future it might seem fascinating, but it's not all that it's cracked up to be, I'll say. It would take away from the excitement that we can experience in life. In the Bible, it tells us about that no man knows the day nor the hour, even when the Son of Man comes. And it says also, and I've shared this before, boast not thyself of tomorrow, because you don't know if you're going to even experience tomorrow, if you're going to have tomorrow available to you. So just by those points that we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, we don't know when we're going to be faced with our face to face with our Creator, in maybe even in that judgment time, we're going to be standing before Him. And by not knowing that helps to keep us living our lives even in a way that is right. I'll just use those words, right or correct, because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't, and think about even with your loved ones, you don't know if you're going to see them tomorrow. You don't know if you'll be around. You don't know if they'll be around. It keeps us even in appreciation of our loved ones, because imagine if you could just have an argument with someone, you could just say some nasty stuff. You just have some, a bad experience with them, and you know that they're going to be around for another 10 years, then you could just keep it until the day before and then you make up, or quote unquote attempt to make up. But because we don't know, we shouldn't let those moments waste and have those times we have with loved ones, where we just keep something festering and festering, because again, we don't know. But to me, it makes life really wonderful, and it adds such a great dimension to life that we really don't know. So again, we don't know when our time is up, but what we can do is we can prepare. We can prepare for tomorrow. We can prepare for when we'll no longer be here. And I say even the most important thing is that we can prepare for eternity. Because we do know for sure, when we say we don't know the future, we know for sure that we're not going to be here forever. That's one thing we can be certain of. So during this time that we're here, we can prepare for our eternity. And the only way that we can really prepare for our eternity, it says in the book, in the Bible, in John 3:16, God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life. So it's by believing and accepting what Jesus Christ did and having a relationship with him and being reconciled even back to the Father. And just, that's the way that we can prepare for the future. Because again, we don't know. No one knows. As wise, and I just chuckle at people that, kind of pretend, and there are people that pretend like they know everything's going to happen. Whatever. However they think they know, they don't. No one knows. No one knows. All right? No one knows the day nor the hour. We can't even guarantee our tomorrow, but we can prepare today for eternity. So with that, I'm going to say, thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. You get better at what you keep doing, so practice doing good things.